I just did a video for y'all, and it was about. So this video, these things came out like last week, but I was kind of busy, couldn't do it. So Biden had a response to that story I just broke, and it was about the tax scandal, another one, where ProPublica basically released what they called the true tax rate that billionaires pay, and it really looked at people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Michael Bloomberg, all these guys, right? And it was looking at how much these guys pay, because that's an interesting story. They were saying that it was like between, I looked at from the negative to 0.1 to 3.5%. 0.1%. That's basically negative. And, there's an interesting way that people are taxed here in this country. Now, the first thing I'll say is, holy crap, that's pretty freaking stupid that they are paying that little in taxes. But basically, the way you're taxed here in the United States, for those of you who watch me around the world, thank you, merci, grazie, gracias. What else do I know? Konnichiwa. I'm not even gonna try. I think I said gracias, muchas gracias, whatever. But the way you pay tax is here. The way you're taxed is on your income. That's what they call it, income tax, right? An income tax. You're taxed on the money that you make. So when you go to work, they take money out of your check to pay for certain things, right? But you effectively get taxed twice, because then you go to your accountant, your tax rep, either at a tax place like H&R Block or like a business, I don't know, whatever it is, and essentially you pay a certain amount every year, and you can get a tax return with a tax refund if you do. But sometimes the tax refund is not as much as you actually paid, right? So what they don't tax you on is your wealth growth, your growth of your wealth. So you might have stocks in different companies, bonds, mutual funds, houses, metals, green energy, money in green energy, nuclear energy, cars, I don't know, whatever it is, investment accounts, and they don't tax you on that wealth. Effectively, what you have to do, and by the way, it grows. So like if you have an investment account that grows 2, 3, 10%, 6 or 10%, hopefully you don't have one that's 2 or 3, that's very little, it's abysmal, call me. You don't get taxed on that. And so the only way that you get taxed on any of that wealth that I just described is you have to effectively cash out of your companies, your stock, your mutual funds, your bonds, your houses, your investments, your whatever. You have to cash out of that, and then they tax you. So if you have all of that wealth, you can effectively avoid paying taxes on it for a while and even pass it on to your kids, and there's no estate tax. Now, there are some taxes, whatever, but there's ways, right? And so you might wonder, how do these guys, right? And then, oh, by the way, then you have a capital gains tax, which is less than your income tax. So if your wealth grows, you pay a capital gains tax. So basically, these guys, you might be wondering, well, Jason, how do they pay so little in taxes? Well, these guys have a team of lawyers. They have a giant team of lawyers and accountants and attorneys and tax reps and everybody working around the clock right here, right now, as I'm filming this video, around the clock to figure out, how do we make Jeff Bezos pay little to no in taxes, little to nothing in taxes, possibly none, and if you have to, next to nothing. How do we make that happen? And they pay them to do that. Amazing how I don't want to pay taxes to the government, but I'm going to spend hundreds of millions of dollars a year to make sure these people help me avoid taxes. Okay, so waste your money there. Okay. And so, someone like Mitt Romney, Obama, President Barack Obama, Joe Biden, who's worth about $11 million, $12 million, they can make $15 million, right? $20 million, and pay like 10, 15% in taxes. You could make $70,000 or $80,000 even $100,000, and you're paying way more, often 20, 25, 30% more, 25%, 30%. So you could be a carpenter, you could be a salesman, you could be a car salesman, you could be a teacher, a mathematician, you could be an accountant, you could be a librarian, you could be a physical therapist, you could be a dentist, a lot of them make a lot of money. You could be a security guard somewhere, you could be working at a retail store. You effectively pay more in taxes. That's not fair. And so a lot of people are saying, oh my God, I can't believe that they released the private tax returns of taxes of everybody, of all those billionaires. Now, again, I'm going to repeat what I said in the last video. I don't give a damn, because these guys are effectively oligarchs. Getting taxes of me and you and leaking it makes no freaking sense, because it's not like we're oligarchs. We don't have the money to be oligarchs. These guys are effectively oligarchs. That's what they are. That's what they are. They're oligarchs. So they have the money to buy off politicians, donate to them, pay for political causes, and offshore their taxes and all kinds of goodies, right? We don't have that. So on that, because they created the society that we live in and they run the country, I think we should have their tax information leaked. Not mine and yours, because we don't have anything to do with that. Now, you could say, okay, now what's Joe Biden's response? I talk a lot. You could ask me, okay, Jason, well, this is all good and all. What's Joe Biden's response? Maybe he's thinking, oh my God. Now, you guys already know this is bullshit. He's not saying this. But he could be, oh my God, how the hell are the middle class paying more? I'm middle class Joe. This is bullshit. Kamala, no, don't put Kamala in charge. She sucks. She's shitty. We got to figure this out. Sorry, my phone. You could say, oh my God, what's going on? Right? No, he's not saying that. Apparently, Joe Biden's going to investigate the leakage of this information. So instead of saying, oh my God, we should investigate these billionaires, we should figure out why they're doing this, Joe Biden is going to investigate, instead of the actual billionaires, and instead of investigating the issue, he's going to investigate the leaker, the whistleblower. Because in Joe Biden's mind, he's thinking, well, this has got to be legal. Come on, they're billionaires. They fund me. They bought my campaign. They bought me my spot, my ticket into the White House, to the White House. So obviously it's legal. Obviously. And so they're going to go after the leaker, after the whistleblower who leaked this article, who leaked this information to ProPublica, and they're going to arrest them and prosecute them. Oh my fucking God. Oh, geez, guys. This is just like what happened with Edward Snowden. Again, Edward Snowden leaked that the NSA was violating our Fourth Amendment rights, yours and mine, and they were spying on us senselessly for no freaking reason. And a bunch of other information. And the government was like, great. That's beautiful. Great. F you shitty person. Let's go get Edward Snowden. So now they want to put Ed Snowden in jail. And guess what? Edward Snowden tried to go to all these other allied countries who protect whistleblowers. And Joe Biden told them with John Kerry, do not do that. You do that, that's fine. That's up to you. We will punish you for that. So where did he go? Moscow, Russia. And then they paint him as this Russian. What happened to Julian Assange? Same thing. They're persecuting him right now. They want to prosecute him. All because he leaked information about the Democratic Party, and he also leaked information about the Republicans. And they want to get Chelsea Manning too. That's why they had her in jail. Why? Because Chelsea Manning leaked information regarding the Apache helicopters, the soldiers in Iraq, the U.S. soldiers that were killing just a bunch of Iraqi civilians, and then they turned around and killed the first responders, the ambulances, the doctors, the police, everybody. And they were laughing about it. She leaked that, and now they want to prosecute all these people. Oh my God. This is exactly why Trump was no different than Joe Biden. Joe Biden is no different than Trump, and that's why voting for Joe Biden was a freaking mistake for all of you who did. And all of you who did, Well, you're directly responsible for all the new wars he's going to start, for all the new tax cuts he's going to give to the rich, and for all the whistleblowers who are about to get their lives upended, and possibly they're going to get murdered and jailed by the U.S. government because you messed with their friends, the billionaires. They did. So, man, Joe Biden, man. That's how this system works, and it's pretty freaking stupid.